That's Charley's Records here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I was just in there picking up some stuff, so let's see what I got. Greetings, y'all. Well, here we is in New Mexico. I thought I'd step outside, give you guys a little bit of a little view of the surroundings. Not much, but you know, maybe you can see a mountain back there. So anyways, I'm down here working and I went into Albuquerque and stopped at Charley's Records and CDs. Really cool shop, great selection. Prices were pretty good on the used stuff. Some of the other stuff, prices were kind of like a little bit of a mix. There was some stuff I found, a lot of used stuff that was like $3 or whatever, especially CDs. And then there was some stuff I saw that I thought maybe was priced a little bit high, but not horrible, you know, not like outrageously high or anything like that. But owner seemed really cool. I was talking to him for a little bit. And like I said, they got a really good selection, lots of vinyl, lots of CDs, other things like posters and all that kind of stuff as well. Really cool spot. I really liked it. So here's what I picked up at Charley's. 2002, we get Mondo D.O. I've never known how to pronounce this. D.O. I don't know. And their album Bring 'Em In. I have one other CD by them. I can't remember what it's called right now. It's slipping my mind. But I think it came out in like 2004, which I don't know. This came out before that, so I don't know where that album is in their discography or anything like that. I don't think this is their debut. I'm not really sure. Again, probably, you know, if I'm going to be doing these videos, I should probably do some research, shouldn't I? Oh well, I didn't. But really good, kind of garage rock band, alternative, but they've got that kind of like garage rock sound to them. And I knew nothing on this CD. I just bought it because I had that other record by them that I really liked, and I was like, well, let me give them a shot, you know, something earlier, maybe we'll see what's on. I don't want to drop the CD out here in the dirt and sand. I really like this record. Like I said, I had no idea what to expect when I bought it, and I really liked it. Some really catchy stuff. But what tracks on here do I really dig? Bring 'Em In, the title track. Little Boy Jr., PUSA, Paralyzed, To China with Love, The Band, and Sheepdog. Good record. If you're not familiar with this band, I really highly suggest maybe checking into them. This record's really good. I wish I could remember the name. Oh, it's Hurricane Bar. That's the other CD that I have by them that I really, really like, Hurricane Bar. 1997, we get the band Ivy and their album Apartment Life. Right now I'm living motel life, not apartment life. I wish I was living apartment life, but it's motel life. Did I mention I'm living motel life? But it's funny, I just within the last month, I saw some movie, I can't remember what movie it was, but it had one of their songs on the soundtrack called The Best Thing. I'd never heard of this band. Adam Schlesinger from Fountains of Wayne is part of this band. But I heard that song in the movie and I really liked it, and I bought the digital track. And then I go to Charley's and I see it there and I'm like, the CD, and I was like, oh man, I could have saved my money buying the digital track, because now I just bought the CD, you know. But whatever, it happens, you know. It's not the first time that's happened. But really cool band, female singer, alternative, really catchy kind of alternative, like pop kind of sounds to them. Some like kind of like chill music that you know, pretty cool to listen to late at night or something. But there's little pictures of all of them in their apartments, or a studio that they pretended that there was their apartments. But I really like this. Let me tell you some of the other tracks on here I like besides The Best Thing. Ba Ba Ba, Baker, I Get the Message, and Get Out of the City is another track I like. And that is great advice, because hey, look, I got out of the city, right? So anyways, check them out. Ivy, this is Apartment Life. 1982, we get Modern English and After the Snow. This is a record I'd kind of been thinking about picking up recently, because maybe if you've seen some of the other videos, you may have heard me mention that I was been on a bit of a 80s new wave kick. And you know, they certainly, Modern English, a lot of people kind of put them in that category of new wave. And I'd read some things about this. Everybody knows I Melt With You, which is on here, which is the big popular song that they made. It was in the Valley Girls soundtrack. We all know that song. It's an awesome song. But I read some people saying, like, if you think you're going to buy this album and it's going to be like 8 tracks of I Melt With You, you're going to be mistaken. You're going to be disappointed, what have you. So I was a little hesitant because it almost made it sound like the album wasn't that great. People were saying. I was like, let me give it a crack. You know, let me give it a crack. When I saw it there, I'll just take a stab at it, and it's really good. And it's true. It's not like I'll Melt With You 8 times. The other stuff is not so much new wave. I think more like post-punk, or even it reminded me of like what came later in the 80s, like that alternative kind of college rock sound. It's sort of like they had that in 82, and then like later on 87, 88, you start hearing lots of bands like that. So almost like they're ahead of their times, you could say. But I really liked it. I think it's a really good record. Besides I Melt With You, which I've mentioned 16,000 times already now, the other songs on here I like are Someone's Calling, Tables Turning, and Carry Me Down was another one that I really liked. But really good record, you know, really surprised me. I like this one a lot. I don't know what's in the booklet here is just, you know, those earlier CDs, a lot of times they didn't really have too much in the booklets, but great record. I was really surprised. I was happy with this pickup. 1996, we get some Midnight Oil and their album Breathe. I've been picking up a lot of Midnight Oil. Saw them a few years ago live. Great show. This is like a later album. I wasn't familiar with it at all. Didn't know any of the songs. It's okay. I'm not crazy. There's a handful of songs that I like on it, but it feels like it's just missing that like one song that you just want to kind of like keep hearing like over and over again, you know? Like, I don't know how successful this record was for them or anything like that, but it just seems like it's just like that one song is missing to make this album a little bit better. But, you know, it's okay. You know, I would just say it's average, an average record. Some of the tracks on here I like are One Too Many Times, Surf's Up Tonight, and Underwater wasn't too bad either. So that's Breathe by Midnight Oil. Kind of moody, a little moodier, you know, just missing some of that like more upbeat thing. That surf song, Surf's Up or whatever it's called. What is it called? Surf's Up Tonight. That one's a little more catchier, a little corny, but it's a bit catchier, you know. And from 1980, we've got some vinyl. We've got I Just Can't Stop from the English Beat. And I have this on CD. I saw it there. And it was like $10. He said the vinyl was fair, but I would say it's in really good condition, you know. But this is a great album if you're not familiar with them. It's like the ska and kind of that new wave-ish kind of sound. I bet you a lot of you right now are going, he is not going to take the vinyl out in the middle of the damn desert there, is he? Well, call me crazy, but Simple Black, Sire Records. Really good record. I like it, and like I said, I had it on CD and just saw it there. $10 seemed pretty good to add it to the collection, so I picked it up. And some of the tracks on here that I love are Mirror in the Bathroom, Hands Off, She's Mine, Two Swords, Twist and Crawl, and Best Friend is another track off of this that I like. English Beat, Just Can't Stop. Great record. And that will do it from New Mexico and Charley's Records down in Albuquerque. Like I said before, if you're ever in town, by all means, you should check them out. Go in there, stop in, pick up some stuff, support those local record stores. If you've ever been to Charley's, I'd love to hear your comments down below, what you think of the place, what you may have picked up there. Let me know what you think of these records, point out some tracks that you like, and as you know, we will see you another time. Later.